Anthony, it was a nervy game, but we got there in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably, in the last interview I did, I think they asked, it was an entertaining game, and I probably would say it was. Probably not for us as much as what we would have liked, because I really think we should have finished the game off in the first half. We created numerous chances. It was probably a little bit similar to last week at Barry, where it was too close at half time when it should have been out of sight. And I think probably the same in the second half. We had a chance right after half time, and that's what made for a nervy and a tight finish, because we probably lacked a little bit of control in the second half with the ball. I think when we're 1 goal in front, we need to see that game out better with the ball. Hopefully that then creates chances, which we still did second half, finish them off, and then it's not an easier win, but it's a more comfortable win than what it was. But I must say, credit to the opposition, thought they were fantastic tonight, Penybont, absolutely brilliant, so fair play to them.
Well, that was my next question, because we did say in the press conference that it would be a tough game. Penybont are good, they know how to play against TNS, and they proved that again today.
Well, I think in the last 4 games we've played them, it's been, we've won by 1 goal or it's been a draw. So that shows how tight it is and how good a job that they do. And I think sometimes you have to give the opposition credit. They come here and they had a clear game plan to set up to try and stop us from playing. But what I would say is, though, if we take our chances and finish that off, it could have been a different game. But look, over this Christmas period, I think it is about the points, not just the performances. We focus heavily on the performances, but the points are important tonight to lead us into that 2 games over Christmas and New Year.
No clean sheet again for the New Saints. Is that a disappointment for you and a sense of concern, perhaps?
I think it was a disappointment just in the manner of the first goal. We were disappointed with, and a couple of attacks that they had, especially in the first half. I think we conceded from a set play, which was probably our first one, I think, in the league all season. So we've been very, very good from them, very organised, and the lads have done fantastic. So can't nitpick too much on that one. But yeah, we want to keep clean sheets, of course. You keep a clean sheet with the attacking threats that we've got, and we feel like we could win the game. However, saying that, I think that if we see the game out by taking our chances, then it makes it easier to defend, if that makes sense.
And since you came in as head coach, you've made signings, 2 of them today, Jordan Williams, Declan McManus. They got the goal, so you must be pleased with that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Jordan's, I think that's 3 and 3 for him now, as well as I think he's got 6 assists this season. So I think he's on 6 goals, maybe 6 assists, which is a decent return, I think, in 12 starts. Deck, I think I'd have to check the scoring that he's had, but he's close to a goal a game, and as well as scoring in Europe too. So yeah, they've been good, those 2 up front together, very different players, and feel like they work well together. But I think it's been the other ones that have set them up. I thought it was a fantastic ball from Probs. I think for the first goal it was, who really set that one up. I think he's probably the only player on the pitch who could play that pass. So also the good work from the other midfielders and fullbacks to help get those guys in and really cause them problems, or cause the defence problems to create the chances.
Another thing that we've regularly talked about as well is the depth of squad. You made substitutions, but the players that came on to replace them, quality for quality.
Yeah, it's been difficult for some of them recently. I think for Sis, for Robles, for Jake Canavan, who's in and about the squad, for Leo Smith, who in their own right could be starting in that group. So that makes it difficult for them. But they're absolute team players. They train very well during the week. We may need to make changes over the next coming weeks, possibly for the game, so they'll get their opportunity there. And all of them that I mentioned there, plus a couple of others, have all been starters in their own rights. So yeah, I think it is a good problem to have, but we've got to make sure that the ones who are starting each week, whoever they are performing and doing the business.
And I know you don't pay too much attention to the results of other teams, but nevertheless, it is a straight 12-point lead at the top for TNS going into Christmas Day.
Yeah, no, listen, we're concentrating on what we needed to do, and that was vitally important that we got the 3 points today. It may not have been exactly how we would have liked it, or what we felt maybe we got from the game from an attacking point of view, but we'll take those 3 points, move on, and we want to improve on last season. We've said that many times, and finished second closely last season, and we want to be pushing and being there come the end of the season.
And I mentioned Christmas Day because Boxing Day, of course, we play Kevin Druids here at Park Hall. What are the plans on December the 25th for the staff and the players?
Yeah, no, we work hard all season, and the players have been absolutely fantastic. So we've got a real heavy week of work this week. We're in all week from Monday right up until Christmas Eve. We'll train Christmas Eve. We'll have Boxing Day off. and then we'll play the game on there. I think it's very important for players to be with their family on Christmas Day, and I think my wife wouldn't be too happy either if we were in Christmas Day. So I've been at football clubs where you've been in Christmas Day, full-time models, but then others that aren't in Christmas Day, and I think you get the benefit from if you give it to the families and that sort of thing. But what I would say is these guys are professional, and we'll be working hard this week with 5 sessions in the week before, the day off before, and then Boxing Day.
And then it's back-to-back games against Kevin Druids.
Yep, no, looking forward to that. We love playing at home. I think we're unbeaten at home this season in the league, and we'll be looking to really push on with those 2 games from there.